Good morning. This is your stats sensei, Mr. Spensei, and this is going to be an intro to hypothesis testing and going to revert back to running a z-test. So the amount of water consumed per day by Montana residents is normally distributed. That's important. With a mean of 125, we're going to need that. And that's the population mean, and a standard deviation of 10. So mu equals 125, and we have a population standard deviation of 10. That's important. The city of Bozeman claims that the average water consumed in Bozeman is less than the state. A simple random sample of 11. All right, that's important. Random sample of size 11, so N is 11. Residents in Bozeman found an average of 120.3 gallons. So this is from the samples. So this is our sample mean. There are more than 14,000 residents in Bozeman. That's going to be important. Define the parameter of interest, check the conditions, and calculate the probability of having a sample mean of 123 given a population mean of 125. All right, so we're going to start off by defining our parameter. Our parameter is let mu equal the true population mean amount of water. And it's not just of water, it's of water consumed in Bozeman. Because it's not all of Montana, it's just in Bozeman. All right, the next thing, conditions. Well, we have three conditions we have to meet. The first one is random sample. And they told us it was a random sample of 11. And that was given. So we can check that off. The next, we need to check the N is less than 10%. Well, N equals 11. 11 times 10 is 110, and that's less than 14,000. So that's taken care of, because that's less than 10%. And number three is normality. Well, this time our sample size is too small to be normal by central limit theorem, but they told us it was normal. So normal is just a given. They told us that much. The next thing we need to do is they ask us, so we've done the parameter, we've checked the conditions, and we need to calculate the probability. All right, so this is going to be a z-test. Let's draw a picture of that. The population mean is 125. But we ended up with an X bar of 120.3. So we're looking for the probability that is that or less. So our calculator is going to ask for the mean, 125. It's going to ask for the standard deviation, 10. It's going to ask for the X bar, 120.3. And it's going to ask for the sample size, which is 11. And then it's going to ask us which way to shade, which is that. Our formula for this is X bar minus mu, the standard deviation, divided by the square root of n. We're going to need to plug into that. And so we're going to want the probability that z, and we have the less than symbol, is 120.3 minus 125 over the standard deviation of 10 divided by the square root of 11. So let's see what happens when we go to the calculator on that. So we're going to go stat, arrow over to test, z-test, which is our first one, our mean of 125, our standard deviation of 10, X bar of 120.3, N of 11. Need to make sure that we have the less than highlighted, and we're just going to press calculate. We end up getting a z-score of negative 1.5588. We need to write that down. So the probability that z is less than negative 1.5588 equals 0.0595. That's the probability we're looking for. We do need to start recording our z-scores. All righty, that'll take care of that. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you on the next one.